How did you learn to love yourself? Through a lot of introspection and accepting my flaws as part of who I am. It involved understanding that self-worth shouldn't be tied to others' opinions or societal standards. Practicing self-care, setting boundaries, and celebrating small victories helped me appreciate my value and uniqueness. I learned to love myself by focusing on self-care and setting aside time for things I enjoy. Acknowledging my accomplishments, no matter how small, and forgiving my mistakes were key steps. It's an ongoing process of treating myself with the same kindness and patience I offer to others. Use Unido, by acknowledging my successes as much as my failures, and understanding that both are essential parts of my journey. Realizing self-love isn't about being flawless, but about accepting and valuing myself as I am. It took time, reflection, and sometimes stepping back to see the bigger picture of my life. I need to come back here when there are more comments. By realizing that seeking perfection was a trap and embracing my imperfections as unique traits, self-love grew from treating myself with the same kindness and patience I offer to others, recognizing my worth isn't based on external achievements or validation, but inherent in simply being me. By setting aside time for self-reflection and recognizing my achievements, no matter how small, I started treating myself with the kindness and understanding I offer a friend. Learning that self-worth isn't tied to perfection or others' opinions was a crucial step in my journey to self-love. I'm still a work in progress. Self-love came from realizing no one is perfect and that my flaws are part of what makes me unique. I started focusing on my strengths and practicing self-care regularly. Acknowledging my achievements, however small, and learning to be kind to myself during tough times were key steps in this journey. I know this probably isn't helpful to you, but for me, my girlfriend taught me that I could be important to someone, which let me begin to love myself. It took a lot of work and getting myself out of negative environments, but knowing that I mattered to someone who wasn't obligated to care about me set it off. Screw it became a saying of mine, and decided I was done masking and would let people see who I am, and if they don't like it, their problem, not mine. I'd be better off without them. I got some sunlight, was on my phone less, stepped outside my comfort zone. This one is important because it allows failure and a surprise to yourself. Also try new things, express yourself, and knowing your own self-worth go a long way. Don't jump on something you don't believe in, let people see you. That's how you love yourself, and how I learned to love myself. By accepting and being me for me, and being proud of it, and hanging out less or totally not anymore with people who think otherwise. I've also learned to say no to people more often, and it has given me more time and space for things that I like to do. Being comfortable with yourself and spending time doing the things you like without giving a hoot about what others think. By realizing even historical figures had bad hair days and awkward moments, and they still made it into the history books. I started to extend to myself the grace I extended to others. I will never be everyone's cup of tea, not because of anything wrong with me, but because of the variety of tastes that exist. I don't have to be everyone's friend. Personal boundaries are about self-respect. I don't have to set myself on fire to keep others warm. I will advocate for myself, which sometimes means creating boundaries to keep my peace. You don't get of the things you don't ask for. Advocating for myself is not selfish, it's preserving what I have worked hard for. Started doing things that make me feel good about myself, developing skills and hobbies outside of work. Stopped masking, trying so hard to socialize. Happy with my husband, violin, ferrets, and camping adventures. I don't really. I'm a pessimist and nihilist by nature, so I see the worst in everything, myself included. With my right hand, just practice. Yeah, I'll get there. Good food and massages. Too hard, me lazy. I stopped letting what others' opinions or affect me as soon as they control you emotionally. You have lost.